Hello, so I'm currently in the Oddfellow Cemetery in the Eastside community of Elizabethton, Tennessee. And it doesn't look much like a cemetery right now, but this is a historical black cemetery. It was a segregated cemetery. Slaves were buried here and freed people were buried here from the 1800s all the way up to around 1970s. In the 1970s, here's a tombstone right here, 1873, 1921. I even have some ancestors buried here as well. Here is another marker you can see from 1888. There's the Myrick's family. That's some of my family right there that was buried here. And it is very overgrown, but we are working to restore it. Elaine Walsh spearheaded this. She is right there working away. Earlier we had a lot more volunteers here, a lot of high schoolers here. We still have some college students here working. People are cutting down trees, just trying to restore the cemetery back. A lot of people here did not know that this cemetery was here. I didn't know until earlier this year, and I did my initial story about this place. But we're working to restore this cemetery back and make sure that this community, this African American community here in Elizabethton, is not forgotten. We are marking the grave sites with these pink flags, these pink markers to mark where there is grave sites. Some of them do not have tombstones, many of them do not, like these two over here, but you can tell that they're sunk in right there. And some of them are not sunk in, but they're going to have a group come in. We have an arborist working with us cutting down trees, but we'll have like a college university group come in. I think they're going to do some type of ground radar to detect where there's graves located as well. This gentleman has been cutting down bad branches and some of the diseased trees for us. This is one of the last grave sites recorded in 1970 before the cemetery closed. This is my great-great-grandmother's gravesite, Helen Richmond. Some of my relatives kept her gravesite really nice and neat. It's one of the most accessible graves of the cemetery. It's at the top of the hill. And my Uncle Buddy, he kept it very nice. That is his grandmother. This part of the cemetery is located right behind these people's house right here, and you can get permission to park in their driveway. This restoration project is a work in progress. I did an initial story on this cemetery with all the history behind it and talking to Elaine Walsh about it back in February. You can find that story in the link in my bio. And I'll also have another video about this particular cleanup day on my YouTube channel, which will be linked in my bio as well. The next cleanup day is this Saturday, October 11th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And hopefully we'll have more dates coming up soon. Feel free to DM for more information.